Do I know I'm live? Barely. All right. The April Fool's is that my dog took a in my room. Thoughts on the Razor announcement? Nothing announced today is real. Literally nothing announced today is real. So I have no thoughts on anything today. No thoughts. Completely empty thoughts about any announcement. I'm literally everything. April Fool's is just something I couldn't work on this year. We're working on 900 other things. So thoughts on the 1 hour direct tomorrow? Okay, actually I have a special announcement about the 1 hour direct. We'll be waking up. We'll be watching the direct live solo. Okay, then we're going to do a little minor breakdown. Then me and Xwater are going to link up and do some sort of Warpish Worldish podcast. Break down and analyze all the news and all the things that we saw. Maybe point out things we hadn't seen from each other. You wish the direct wasn't so dang early? Why is it so early? I guess it's worldwide. Hey, how's everything going today? I don't know what to do right now. My power's gone out like 72 times. Any chance of me checking out Solar Jetman? I think there's a chance of me checking out like a million different games, honestly. We're going to keep the series going as long as it can go. Are you getting up at 7 a.m. for the direct tomorrow? What time's the direct tomorrow? It's 9 a.m. Eastern, correct? I'll be live by 5:30, baby. Pooh's going to pull a college kid and just not go to sleep tonight? I don't think I can pull that anymore. I think we're a little past the all-nighters. Like, I could do a 24-hour stream here and there. Do we think pre-orders will launch immediately? I think pre-orders will probably launch immediately. My hope is that it's just out. They're just like, hey, go to your local Best Buy right now and go get the system. What's my cost theory? $400. I think it's going to be $400. The Switch One has been $300 for 8 years now. Doesn't Nintendo, they don't drop prices? I mean, there's a reason Nintendo doesn't drop prices. Nintendo does make quality software that tends to last. And to be fair, I'm looking at a bunch of old Nintendo systems still that are lasting too. I think it's, I'm hoping Mario Odyssey 2, but honestly, it feels like Mario Odyssey is kind of a one-off, and that's just how Nintendo tends to do it. They tend to do one-offs. I think they launch with a 3D Mario. I think launching with a 3D Mario is a pretty solid, safe thing. I don't know. I would rather Mario Odyssey 2. I personally, I want Mario Odyssey where I can jump off my hat but not capture things. Actually, I think they could launch with just Mario Kart 9. I think they could absolutely launch with just Mario Kart 9 and they would move a ton of systems. Mario Kart 9's the biggest seller, and Mario Kart 8's the biggest seller. But I think they will launch with, if they launch with Mario Kart and Mario Odyssey, like, that's a pretty hardcore launch right there. Nintendo, so the sequel that no one asked for. What if it launched with like Star Fox? What if they just really switched it up and was just like Star Fox? They could do the Wind Waker Twilight Princess HD remasters. Okay, hear me out. What if they launched with an OT Majora's Mask combo remaster? Honestly, if they came out and said Super Mario 64 2, I think people would probably pop a pretty big boner over that. Your prediction for tomorrow: 1080p portable, 60 FPS docked, Mario Kart 9 announced, open world Mario Kart 9, interesting. $299 price point, ends with Smash logo teaser, fight you. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to fight you as is. 1080p portable, believe 60, I think it's going to run 60 FPS all over the place. Mario Kart 9, I think that's pretty confirmed that we're going to get Mario Kart 9 tomorrow. $299 price point. I think I'm going to disagree with you there. And I also think I'm going to disagree with you on a Smash teaser. I don't think I don't think they need to tease Smash. The more I think about it, the more I think this is the time to bust out the OOT remake. Honestly, you know what's kind of crazy? Video game consoles used to be such a like frivolous thing. And when you think about it, video game consoles are kind of one of the best bang for your buck of any piece of technology you're ever going to own. They last way longer than a phone. They're half the price. There's so much going on. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Nintendo will always have the benefit of there being 20, 30 million Nintendo fans. You know what I mean? 20, 30 million people that are just simply Nintendo fans, that if you give them a Zelda, Zaphod, thank you for 60 months. I love subs. If you give them a Mario and a Zelda and a Metroid worth playing, they will buy the system, right? That's the good thing. You can get enough consoles out there for them to get it seen by other people. The thing is Nintendo has to do is like get that like, and I don't know if they want it even, but like the douche gamer. They're gamers, right? Like they're the gamers that make fun of other people. Like you're like, oh, you're not a gamer because you play Hello Kitty Adventure Island, but then like all they have is like 17,000 hours on Call of Duty, and like that's it. It's like one first-person shooter. They only play games that are first-person shooters. Those guys that wear Red Bull merch, a lot of them look like I look, okay? I understand I give off douche, okay? Like, when you look at me, the first thing you see is fucking douchebag, all right? I get it. It's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to give off douchebag. I want to give off happy-go-lucky, you know, buy energy. I don't know what I'm trying to give off. Like I'm just nerd, you know? It's not my fault. I can't not give off. I was born looking douche, and I can't help it. I wish I didn't look like that. Everyone that's watching this right now, I bet 90% of you right now, right? You can admit it. 90% of you are like, oh, fuck that guy. Look at that guy. First, somebody probably rated me, or you got recommended one of my videos on YouTube, and your first thought was like, who the fuck is this fucking douchebag playing Mario / playing fucking Echo the Dolphin / some weird old fucking game that I've never beat before? Look at this fucking twat bucket cocksucker. That's what you thought. Look at this asshole. And then I talked, and you were like, wow, this asshole doesn't seem exactly what I thought he was. And then I grew on you, right? Dude, even when I first went to like GDQs, I could feel it. Everyone thought I was a fucking douche. They'll like me once they get to know me. Classic douchebag. I don't even say that you'll like me once you get to know me. There's plenty of people that I'm sure don't like me after they get to know me. Tons of them, right? But they're the people that thought they would like me when they first saw me. It's not even something I realized I was giving off till I got was on the internet. Speaking of douches, Billy Mitchell is getting $200,000 for defamation. Listen, I don't want to defend Billy Mitchell. I think Billy Mitchell is among one of the shittiest humans on earth. People who cheat on video games are the actual douches. People who cheat at video games are the lowest of lowest humans, right? Because they're just so pointless. But Carl Jopes essentially accused Billy Mitchell of killing someone. And I don't think you can do that. Yeah, I don't think you can do that, to be honest with you. It was just like horrible person winning against another horrible person. Nah, he can't sue me for that. He can't sue me for saying he cheated at video games, because that's a true thing. That's not why he sued Carl Jopes. And I think that's a big thing. I don't know if Carl misrepresented it or the internet misrepresented it, because that's what the internet tends to have very little, you know what I mean? Like the internet tends to get their news from tweets and then retweets those tweets and like blah, blah, blah. No, I won't say allegedly cheat. Billy Mitchell he cheats at video games. He can sue me for that, whatever. Billy Mitchell didn't sue Carl Jopes for saying he cheats at video games. I think the problem with cheating for me is that I think it's way easier for me to get good. Like at anything. I think I'm too bad at technology where learning how to cheat, I think, would take longer. Created cheating scandal just help Carl the content to pay off his legal debts. Well, like, okay, I was in a Carl Jobst video when the whole Mario Maker 1 level thing, where he was like, oh, this guy defended him and everything, but that was 3 months after I had already put out a video being like, hey, I was wrong. This happened. I got duped. My bad, y'all. And he made it seem like I was like steadfast on this guy's side. You know what I mean? When instead, like, not really offering context to why that was a thing. Right? And the amount of, and you know how I found out I was on that video? You know how I found out I was on that video? An insane amount of like weird anime avatars being very mean to me on social media when I woke up in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? Why are people just adding me? I was like, what the fuck did I do? People are just adding me right now. Interact with anyone on any social media that doesn't have a real profile picture, right? When you make a living off drama, you have to find drama in everything. And that doesn't mean that like some things aren't worth doing. I'm not like dismissing anyone's like full content or things like that. I'm just saying, like, you know, when like I have to put, like, for an example, I'll just give you an example. I put out 2-3 videos a week, right? I have to hit those quotas of videos. Okay. Like I hit those quotas of videos. For me, it's very easy. Play a video game, play a new video game, make up a challenge for a video game, right? I can reach those quotas. There's different things to talk about in different areas, you know, sports for right now. It's very easy. You can meet the quota, like talk about the bats, you know what I mean? Things evolve and change. But when that's your thing, even sports like sports drama is another one. That's why Stephen A. Smith talks about LeBron James every fucking morning. When you make a living off drama, and I mean, a lot of people focus on what gets them the most views, which I understand. Like we have a tendency to kind of push ourselves to what gets the most views all the time. When you notice that your drama becomes that, you have to make drama or find drama in something, or find, you know what I mean? Or create a more sensational story out of innocent mistakes, you know? And I think that's a tough way to live life. Can I just tell you that, chat, I'm going through it right now because I am touch deprived and love deprived, and I'm about to get older and I'm really stressing about it. And my YouTube was so much bigger a month ago than it is today. And I'm stressing about getting everything done with both making sure that I can do the subathon, which I definitely haven't announced for May 5th yet, and my responsibilities for other things like the game, you know, for instance. So I'm like deeply stressed. I've been in my own head and a little, maybe I've been a little sad boy this last week. Let's game a little bit.